Good morning. Today is February 15th. Today is day 20 for me on Medi weight loss. I went yesterday for my 3-week check-in, weigh-in, and met with the nutritionist and got my injections. I lost 2 pounds this week, and they were fat pounds. And I know last week in my video I was a little upset because I only lost 1.6 pounds. But this week I'm in a better frame of mind. I'm understanding that they're coming off slow, and I'm okay with that now. And I realized that they're fat pounds. They're not just pounds. So that means the fat in my body is actually going away. So that's a good thing. So I have a better mind frame this week. And I'm excited. If I can lose 2 pounds a week, that's great. So in 20 days, I have lost 7.6 pounds, if you want to be technical. I'm hoping when I go next week, I can hit that 10-pound mark. That's my goal this week. I'm going to try to work out every day. I tried to do a video last week, and I wasn't into it. So my goal is every night when my husband gets home from work, I'm going to try to have dinner ready, and I'm going to go running in our neighborhood. I'm not a runner by no means. To be honest, my body is like an 80-year-old person's body. I have issues. Double knee surgery right after high school. I have all the signs of fibromyalgia. I have things that limit me, but I'm going to attempt to push through them. I only worked out twice last week. I know my goal was to work out 4 times, and I failed. But that's okay. It's a new week. I have some friends that are working out at their home, and they've invited me to come and work out with them. So maybe if I go to someone's house and do it with them, maybe I'll be more motivated to actually do it and maybe enjoy it a little bit more than just doing it here in my living room by myself. It's kind of depressing to me. So that is my goal this week. I want to hit that 10-pound mark. Just excited, I've always been able to lose up to 10 pounds when I actually get serious about losing weight. But I can never get past that 10-pound mark. So I'm excited to see me go past that 10-pound mark. The other thing I'm excited about is I weigh 187 pounds. Like, to me, to say that out loud is crazy. I have not weighed 180 anything in over 2.5 to 3 years. I'm excited. Like, this is making me excited. I've noticed my clothes are fitting differently. I still have the mommy stomach going on. I'm okay with that because it's shrinking. And I notice that it's getting smaller. My husband doesn't notice it because he sees me every day. And that's completely okay. Because you know how that saying goes, you see all over Facebook or whatever, after so many pounds, you notice it. Then so many pounds, other people start to notice it. And then after so many more pounds, then your family starts to see it, especially if they see you on an everyday basis. So in the 20 days of doing this, I have not gone out to eat. They didn't equip me with the information that I needed if I was to eat out. So the other week when I didn't meet my protein goals, that's because I was on the go a lot, and I didn't know what I could and couldn't eat, and I didn't pack, I didn't plan ahead, so I didn't eat, and that's not good. And I think that's why, honestly, I only lost the 1.6 pounds. So I talked to the nutritionist yesterday about it, and she gave me a packet with some normal places, but at the same time, I'm an idiot. Like, I didn't even think about this. Go and get a salad. and throw some protein on it. You can get a chicken sandwich from McDonald's, and you can get a salad and just not put any dressing on it, throw the chicken on it, throw the bread away, and be good to go. But in a way, it's a good thing that I haven't been eating out. It's proved to me that I can do it without eating out. So yesterday was a lot of go, 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 go. Between my dropping off my daughter at preschool, dropping my son off earlier at school. It was Valentine's Day, so I had a lot of things to do. I needed to go get card for my husband to go with his gifts. I had to help a friend out whose daughter had the flu, and so I also picked up her stuff for her. There was just a lot going on yesterday. So between going to my appointment, I stopped at my husband's work to let him know about how much I lost. And then I went to the dollar store. I was kind of hungry. I didn't bring anything earlier to eat except for, one of Medi weight loss's protein bars. So I had eaten that right after I left there around 10:30, 11 o'clock. And I was getting hungry. It was lunchtime. So I looked at my list, and on that list, Wendy's. You can get a 4-piece chicken nugget. It's like 30 pounds. Or, 130 calories. And so I was like, okay, well, I like Wendy's chicken nuggets. I refuse to eat McDonald's chicken nuggets because there's something in the nuggets. I don't know if they don't cook them, but every time my kids eat McDonald's chicken nuggets, they throw up. So I refuse to eat chicken nuggets from McDonald's. Wendy's chicken nuggets are delicious. I love them, and they actually taste good. So I was like, okay, 4-piece meal, or not even the meal, 4-piece chicken nuggets, and I got a large green tea. And that's what I had for lunch yesterday on the go, and at least I ate something, and it counted towards my calories. And then, of course, I was running around still, had to go pick up my daughter from preschool. I had to take the same friend's other child home and drop off her things. And then from there, I had to go to my son's school for a Valentine's Day party. Well, from there, I had to go to my parents' house and, be with my mom and my dad and my grandma. This is the first year without my grandpa that my grandma didn't have a Valentine's, so I wanted to do something special for her. So I got my mom and my grandma some flowers, and took my grandma a Kit Kat, just something little to let her know that we were thinking about them. And we stayed there until about 5, and then drove home and got home probably 15 minutes before my husband did. I had some meat thawed out. I had some steak. I also some chicken legs to cook for this week. And I had already pre-cooked some chicken or some turkey tenderloins that I got from the grocery store. I cooked the other day for me to just kind of eat on when I don't necessarily want what they're having, or I can't have as much as what they're having and I'm hungrier. I can have a little bit more of turkey or chicken, so I try to keep that on hand. So if I am feeling a little bit hungry, I can choose my meat over the meat that they're having for dinner. Just so I can feel like I'm actually eating something. So last night, I did not want to cook anything. My husband didn't want to cook anything either. It was Valentine's Day. So you know what? We went out to eat with our kids. Crazy. We went and got Mexican. Well, like I said, I hadn't eaten out in 20 days. I've been trying to be good. So I ordered a salad. I ordered the San Jose salad. So it's to have grilled chicken on a bed of lettuce with a little bit of cheese and some tomatoes. Came with guacamole and sour cream too, but I don't eat guac. They did put the sour cream on. I'm not a big fan of sour cream, but they did put some of that on there. I scraped most of that off, and I just threw a couple of forkfuls of salsa on that and mixed it all up. And that's what I had while my family had their burritos and chips. So it was nice to be able to go out to dinner with my family and know that I was still eating somewhat right. I did have to Google it and try to figure out how many calories was in it so I could journal it. To be honest, I'm not even sure if it was correct because it didn't give me the ingredients on the list that I looked at. So I just put it in my journal, 435 calories, which is a little bit more than what I'm used to eating, especially any meal. I try to keep my calories a lot lower. That's just what I've been doing. That way I can prove to myself that I can do it, kind of thing. Typically 200 is the max, but at the same time, I don't know, are they counting the tomatoes, or are they including the guac? Are they including the sour cream? Like, I don't know. It didn't have any of the ingredients. So I put a little question mark next to it. So I'm not 100% sure if my calories were correct or not, but I put it down. At least it's in there. That's what I ate, and I'm not lying, and I'm being honest. It was Valentine's Day though, and I didn't get to have any chocolate. That kind of sucked. But you know, I'm gonna get there. I'll be able to have a piece of chocolate. My goal is, when I reach that 10-pound mark, I am going to have this piece of Dove chocolate. That is going to be my reward and my little cheat for reaching that one little milestone. So I'm very excited and looking forward to that 10-pound mark. I'm still, you know, eating my chicken most nights or my turkey most nights. I'm trying to stay with my vegetables. I'm not adding fruits because I can't eat half a banana. I need a whole banana. And if you cut a banana in half for your one serving a day, it's gonna go brown. If you cut an apple in half, it's gonna turn brown if you don't eat it. Plain and simple. So I've been sticking with my vegetables. So we had a discussion yesterday about constipation. I haven't been constipated, but it hasn't been regular and it hasn't been flow-free. So we talked about taking only 1 calcium a day and taking more inner balances. And this week I'm allowed to eat as much lettuce and spinach as I want and not count it towards my vegetable intake. So I get to have maybe a little bit more vegetables this week, so I'm a little bit excited about that. I'm not gonna lie, it's still hard at times. There are times I sit down at dinner with my family with my one little carrot, the long carrots, and my little tablespoon of ranch, and maybe some green beans, or maybe some peppers, or whatever it is. I sit down with my family and I look at their plates and I look at my plate, and it's kind of hard because I missed all the processed boxed food. Mac and cheese, pizza, I miss it. But I know what I'm doing is getting me results. If it wasn't getting me results, I wouldn't keep doing it. So like I said, last week I was upset about only losing 1.6 pounds. And I lost 2 pounds this week. But I think this is how it's gonna go. Maybe if I go out and run every day this week, maybe I can lose 3 pounds. Or maybe this is just the rate that my body's gonna lose the weight. At this point, I'm accepting that I can only lose maybe 2 pounds a week at this rate right now. I'm accepting that. Would I like to lose more? Yes. If I could lose 4 pounds every week, that would just make my day. But in reality, I don't think I'm gonna lose 4 pounds every week. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for this week. Water intake, I've been doing pretty good with my water. And I don't really, have anything else going on. So I hope you guys have a wonderful Valentine's Day, sorry. Tipsy! Stop! Stop! I hope you guys had a wonderful Valentine's Day. I hope you got to spend it with your significant others. Just enjoying the company of one another. And I will see you guys back here next week. Have a good week. Bye.